Well, welcome to Barking Bird. Here we are on another Saturday morning. And well, I guess we all know what that means. No enormous burrito. We've got a croissant sandwich because I guess they just don't make those anymore. Wait a minute, I wasn't gonna whine about people not working anymore. So we'll stop now. We've got a cup of coffee and we're off to hit some yard sales. I don't really even know what to expect today. There are so many community yard sales I've had to pick and choose. I've decided to go to one that's in pretty much a brand new community. This community will eventually be extremely huge, like 10,000 houses or something silly like that. But it's nowhere near that now. Everybody that's there has been living there for a year or less. Maybe there's a few that have been there for more than a year. I do believe it is their first community yard sale, and that means it could be good, though new communities, people tend to have gotten rid of things before they move, so not a lot of folks can have much to put in a yard sale simply because, well, heck, they already got rid of it. But we'll find out today if that is the case with this one. It should be. It's a fairly upscale community. If it isn't going well, there's another one that looks to be well populated with participants that is not far away. If that doesn't work out, there's another one that's even closer to my house. There's a bunch of them today. So anyway, it should be a very good day out there. But as we know, it's about hitting the right place at the right time. It's about persistence, and that's what we're doing today. We're being persistent. Now, if I'm persistent enough, maybe I'll get back to Burger King when they've got enormous burritos again. Anyway, we're gonna go hit the yard sales, and we will see you in a bit. I'm good. Wish more folks were set up.
Do what?
Wish more folks were set up.
Oh, really? Not a whole bunch, huh?
No, not much.
Early bird gets the worm.
Well, no, not if nobody's out.
I've had a couple people swing by, right?
No, I mean folks like you set up. There's no worms, is what I'm saying.
No worms, okay.
Yeah. Could have chosen from about 8 different community yard sales. I chose this one.
Really?
And yeah.
Well, this is our first here.
Yeah, that's what I figured. The place hadn't been here long enough to.
And I just moved in last week, so I tried to unpack things as quickly as I could.
Yeah, I think most folks get rid of stuff before they move.
Yeah.
So I was.
That's kind of what happened here, but I had a few things afterwards. I don't have a ton, but I've got some things I'm like, I don't need this after all. What I need to get to is this garage. Are you registered?
How much for that one?
30.
Jeez.
What? You can offer something else. Never been used.
No, I understand, but it's not ring. The number in my head was 10, but I don't like insulting people.
15.
So
it's yours.
Okay, I'll do that. How y'all doing? I'm good. Having fun yet?
Lots of fun.
Lots of fun.
YouTube and your
Yep.
hunting.
Yep.
I watch people that do that too.
Do you? Who do you watch?
Chase after the right price. He mainly does video game stuff.
Oh, okay. Phoenix Resale's a good one for that too.
Resale, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
And he does a lot of video game stuff.
Yeah, I think that's about all he does. Yeah.
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 And then Cincinnati
Cincinnati Picker.
He's another big guy. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
What's your page?
Barking Bird.
Barking Bird.
It's a small page. I think I've got about 129 subscribers.
It'll be interesting to me though, 'cause you'll be hunting around my area. So
Yeah. Yeah. I'll get you my card so you can remember that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Anything in particular you look for?
I don't see any of it here. I look primarily for stuff that you have. Just ask, you have any old video game stuff, golf clubs, baseball, bats, tennis rackets.
Some tennis rackets, but I think we'll eventually use those with
Yeah.
our son when he gets old enough.
Yeah, don't sell them to me then, because I don't want to pay much for them.
But no.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Good. How are you?
The old TV over there is about to go
Yeah,
live.
yeah, yeah. How long y'all been in here?
Since September of 19.
Okay, so a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure how long this
when we
neighborhood
moved
had been
There
here.
was nothing there.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it was just all sand over there.
I watched Phoenix grow like that 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, morning.
Morning. How you doing? Good. How you doing?
Not bad.
Good. Having fun yet?
A blast. At least it's not too hot out.
Yeah, it's almost cold.
Tomorrow, I'm happy it's not tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Supposed to be.
What they have.
What's it supposed to do tomorrow?
It's supposed to be, they're saying low 40s in the morning. Yeah, only 60 degrees tomorrow. Sorry for putting that look on your face.
She had ruined my day, huh?
Trust me, I said today's actually a nice day for it. As far as
Yeah,
I'm concerned.
yeah.
A little cloudy, overcast,
Yeah.
not really much to do. No,
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that. There's nothing you can't do in this weather.
Oh yeah. You can't.
If you're in- if you're
You
in
can't. You
for-
can't sweat.
If you're in the market for a queen bed,
I'm not. But thanks.
but I don't feel like displaying the whole thing.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. You got any like old video game stuff, golf clubs, tennis rackets, baseball bats?
I do have some tennis rackets.
Yeah?
I don't think. I mean, my wife just started playing. Don't have any sports stuff. The kids are too young. And not
Yeah.
having interest. I don't know. You tell me. I mean, like my wife said.
Let me see. Those both the same? Look like they're the same.
I think so. My guess is they're probably a set.
Set them down. I was going to set them on there, but I don't want to get that dirty. If it matters. That's too bad about that. How much you want for those?
You can give me $5 for both of them. You can walk out the door.
I'll do that.
They're not. I feel like I'm stealing money from you. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Well, welcome to Florida, along with everybody else here.
Good luck with the puppy.
Oh, thank you. I will.
I wonder, is she in a dorm?
No, she's in an apartment.
Oh, so that'll be better.
Yeah. And yeah, she's spoiled rotten, and her roommate loves and has taken to it. So
That's wonderful.
that's all good.
Oh, I hope it works out.
Thank
You know about the garden if you want some
I was
help.
like, so your name's Donna.
Donna Lynn. I do the I moderate the page, so.
Oh, okay.
You'll see
so
me,
I'm sure I'll
admin.
see your name. Okay. All right. Yay, I'm excited. That's awesome.
And what's your name?
Annie.
Annie.
Nice to meet you too.
Have a great day.
Thanks for letting my daughter play with your dog.
Yes, of course.
You got her doggy pic.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Anything interested? No, I hid it from you, so you wouldn't be on it.
She can just like.
Were you looking
Been
for
busy?
anything specific?
I look for all kinds of different stuff. When people ask me that question, I always ask if you have any, video game stuff, golf clubs, tennis
Okay,
rackets,
bye.
baseball.
There's one
Oh, there's a
golf
golf club. Yeah, didn't even see that.
Yeah. I don't think we don't really do video games. He's more on the
That's
computer.
smart.
I mean, he does, but
Yeah,
not.
yeah. How much for the
10.
10 for that? Let me see here.
Oh, that is, wait a minute.
Yeah, I know the grip kind of takes away from the value, I think.
I'll tell my husband that. I said, it's going to be to a very specific customer who wants a maple leaf. He's like, no, the club is worth it.
It's worth a what?
Is worth $10, not the grip. Yeah.
I'd do 10 on this if it wasn't all scraped up. Could you do 5? This thing's
Yeah.
it's in pretty rough shape.
Okay.
Otherwise, $10 all day, even with the grip.
Yeah, I'll take 5.
Hello. Good. How you doing?
Good. Any better? Any other places yet? Any other spots?
Well, I've been going since about 7 this morning,
Wow. Wow.
and just got to this neighborhood.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. What kind of stuff you look to sell?
well, I'll sell anything I can make a profit on that I can fit in a box. But
Yeah.
a lot of
Oh, on eBay.
yeah, on eBay, yeah, I ship it out. It's so sell a lot of video game stuff, old video game stuff.
How about women's workout videos and a Kindle
A Kindle, maybe. Yeah.
in a $40 leather case. I don't have the
Yeah.
plug, but it works fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I will use it probably twice.
Let me see. And then, of course, it all depends on how much you want for it, too.
Nancy, the gate's closed.
So how are people getting in?
I'm gonna be pissed if at noon it doesn't open up.
Well, you know
But
what?
I snuck in. That's how I got
Yeah,
in.
who did it call?
It's you.
I can call Gwen,
Okay,
or I can call Ray, the gate guy.
okay.
I have 2 connections that can make
Awesome.
something happen.
I knew you, Nancy, could hook me up.
And maybe they programmed it for noon,
That's what I'm
because
thinking.
technically it starts from noon to 4.
That's what I was
So that
thinking
could be
too.
a reason, because,
Well, yeah, that would make perfect sense.
Yeah.
right, they might have pre-programmed it to open at noon.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, I'm glad it doesn't start until noon, but that doesn't make any sense either.
Hey, Marshall.
How you doing?
Good.
You're good. Straight back. You're fine.
They drove all the way from. Yes, thank you. Very good.
Nothing like
How,
that.
$10?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
That's a,
Hello. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. You having fun yet? How much for the golf clubs?
They're $5 each.
Well, that ain't crazy. If I took all 5 of those, would you take a $20 bill? Okay. I do that. How much for this little Garmin thing?
You know what? It's really cheap. I paid $150 for it, but my daughter cut the band because she was too skinny. So see what I mean? So like $3. I mean, it works good. It's a newer one, but she cut it.
Okay, I'll take that.
All right. I hope you can use it.
I'm sure it'll get some use. Well, it is the next day, and welcome back. Let me tell you, we had a good day yesterday. It was a lot of fun, a lot of community yard sales. I think there were 7 of them within about 15 miles of my house, including the one in my own neighborhood, which I did not attend yesterday. The first couple were decent. I kept stumbling into stuff that I wasn't paying much for, and I was getting I'd get a good amount of money for. But about 11 o'clock, I was done with those, and I'm figuring, well, actually about 11:15, I'm saying, I can get to another one, but they're probably pretty much wrapping up. So I was headed towards home, and I said, oh yeah, there's this one over here that's going from noon to 4. I doubt anybody's still going to be out, but we'll go check it out. So I started to go through, and there wasn't much going on. Got talking to the first person, and lo and behold, that one didn't start until noon. So I was one of the first folks there. I was pretty excited. I was actually there early. You know how I hate folks showing up early, but there I was, not on purpose. I was accidentally. I thought I was late. So that one turned into quite the event. I've never seen a community yard sale start at 12 and go through 4, but I am now a fan of it because it means I can hit more community yard sales on a Saturday. But anyway, let's get into what we've got here. Please forgive me. It's going to take a little bit of looking. There is a lot of stuff here. We'll go ahead and start with this baseball mitt. I had never heard of 44 brand baseball mitts before. This is a 12-inch mitt. Apparently they are all custom made. And this one was made for a young man named Chase Hamilton. I think that's what it says. My challenge with this one, this is about, if it wasn't for that name on there, this is about a $175 baseball mitt. I'm not certain if that name has an effect on that price or not. But I paid 15 bucks for it. We're going to call it a $150 value for today. It may be worth a bit less. It may be worth more. I don't know. If anybody knows what that does to the value of that, please let me know. Then we'll move on to, I bought this box of goodies for $20. This will pull them out one at a time. Got this Nikon. This is all three vintage SLR cameras. There's a couple of lenses and a bag full of filters and a light register or light monitor, whatever they call those. But this one, again, give this a value of $5, and that should go for about $70. Assuming I can get it cleaned up well. It's going to need a lot of cleaning, as everything in this box was really dirty. This is the, well, that camera just shut off on me. I'm not certain exactly where, but you can see this little case here. This is part of that buy. It's got these little filters in there. I'm not even certain what that little filter goes for. It doesn't go on the end of a lens, obviously, but where the heck does it go? I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. There's a couple little things like that. There's this Sekonic light meter in its original leather case. Not much mechanical in there, so I'm assuming that works. We're going to give these a value of $20. There may be much more. There may be $100 in value in there. I don't know. There's a bunch more in that bag. We'll get that all figured out. What did we do there? Get back in frame there. Then there is this one, another Nicomart EL. Nicomart, I believe, was the predecessor to Nikon, so this one gets old. In fact, it says Nikon on the back here. Again, very dirty, needs a lot of cleaning. Assuming we can get that clean, it's going to go for about $30 just for that body. Then we've got this, and I didn't put the lens on there. This is a wide-angle lens that came with it. It is another Nikon. You can see the winder down here. I can't seem to get this open to see if the batteries are okay. I suspect that they're not. I don't think that automatic winder on the bottom here is going to be worth much. This is a Nikon FE with the lens. That'll go for about $100. Again, we're assuming that we're going to be able to get that cleaned up. Actually, I think if I get those cleaned up well, they go for quite a bit more than what I'm saying. So I'm pretty sure we're going to make some good money out of that. Then we'll move into, where did it go? Slimline doorbell camera, Slimline 2 doorbell camera. Kind of a something along the ring. This one is new in package. It's wrapped. We paid, what did we pay for that? We paid $15. It'll go for about $70. Then we got a phone. Saw it here shortly. Saw it here a bit ago. Where did it go? There it is. It's a little LG Phoenix 3. It's an old phone, probably a good little starter phone for somebody. We didn't pay much for it. We paid $3. I will need to charge that up, see if it works. Got it right there. We've got a phone case in there. We've got instructions for it. It'll be a good phone for somebody, especially it's inexpensive. That's going to go for, well, it's going to go for about $20. Just a little bread and butter item there. Close that back up so it doesn't get destroyed. Then, now this was kind of cool. I don't really care for Apple. I'm known amongst my friends for saying the last good thing that Apple did was the US Festival in 1983. We picked up an Apple Watch, Apple II watch. Looks to be in good shape. I know it turns on. Tested it before we left there. Asked him 4 times, you probably already saw the footage, if it has a password. He was laughing at me by the end. I said, you absolutely certain that thing doesn't have a password? because you know how these things are. They got a password, you can't get into them. So we got that. We still got it all in the box. That should go for about 80 bucks when we get that tested and listed. And again, it's already about half tested. I'm trying to hurry along here because there is a fair amount of stuff. This, it is a blend jet. It is new in box. It's never been used. It is a battery operated blender. Like I said, they got to take camping, then never took it with them. We paid, what was it, $3 for that? And it'll go for about 20. We got this is a nice unit here. I would think it would be worth more, but I don't think it's going to be. I think I've got pretty good estimate on that. It's a brand new Kindle. I mean, this case is still so stiff that it closes by itself. It is not charged. It does not have a charger with it. We can get that charged up. I don't see any possibility that that won't work. We paid $5 for that. The case on its own was $40 new. And I think the Kindle and the case together will bring about 40. Then we got, what is this? The Garmin Forerunner. It's kind of like that Apple Watch. Paid $3 for that. It does need a new band. Apparently a little girl had it and the band was too small, so she cut the band up a little bit. But there we are, $3 I paid for that, and it'll bring about 40. Then we got a couple of video games. Nothing special here, but I saw them, and they sell through pretty well. We've got Wii U. It's Pajama Sam. Don't Fear the Darkness. Sounds interesting. I paid $1 for that. It'll bring about 15. And I thought this one was going to bring more. I'm not sure where I made that mistake. It is Wii U Ben 10 Omniverse. Paid $5 for it. It'll bring about 15. Those both should sell reasonably quickly. Then there is another game. This one, complete in wrapper. Doesn't sell through very quickly. And the comps that I found when I was looking were higher than what I found when I got home and went through it again. But I paid $5 for this, again, new in box. I'm going to check this one on Amazon. I don't know what we'll find there, but it'll go for about $35 on eBay. So still 7 times the money. Not going to be upset there. Sirius Radio. The box is a little damaged, but it has never been used. This will go on eBay. It will, what we paid $5 for it, it'll go for $25. No, and run some tennis rackets. Make certain I get the right one here. Yeah. This one, I bought them together. I paid $10 for the 2 of them, as I recall. You may have seen differently in the video, but I think that's what I got. They're both Dunlop. This one is a Biotech 500-27. It ain't worth much. I paid $5 for it. It will go for about 10, which means it may not go for anything, but this was why I bought them. Again, 10. Needs a grip. There's some damage to this one. You can see right here. You can see over here. It has not been treated well, but if it were in good shape, which obviously it is not, it would go for about 170 bucks. I'm going to figure in this condition it's going to go for about 100. I like those $100 tennis rackets. They tend to sell quickly when I find them also. Then we get into the golf clubs. Yes, I did find some golf clubs today. Where are they? What's the first one? The first one. We've got this Taylormade R11 3-wood, and it unfortunately is badly scuffed on the top here. That would go for about $80 if it weren't for those scuffs. With those scuffs, I figure I'd probably get about 50 for it. Then we got the 5-wood to go with it. Again, now this one is not as badly scuffed. It's pretty dirty, but it's got a couple of scuffs up here. People that get under the ball, they're moving too much when they swing, and obviously R11, 5-wood. Again, paid $4 for each of those, by the way. That one would go for about 80 if it wasn't for the damage. I'm going to call that 50 for right now, though I may get more money out of that one because the damage is really pretty minor. Once I get it cleaned up, we will know a bit better on that. And we got a very similar driver. It is the Taylormade 460 driver. It is very dirty. Fortunately, no scuffs up here, but we do have some dings down here, unfortunately. This would go for, oh, and it's missing the nameplate down here telling what it is. This would go for more. I figured it's worth about $60. That nameplate is the big thing there. I'm wondering if I could buy one of those and just glue it back into place. I don't know. It's also got some scratches back over here. I don't know how people do these things to their golf clubs, but they're sure good at it sometimes. And this is a good one. This one might actually, well, this one's going to get a tryout for my bag. Been looking for something ever since the shaft snapped on my driver that I've been using for a long time. It's old tech. That was old technology anyway. This is another Taylormade. It is the R15, and because it has been under this head cover, it is in really very good shape. It's got a little bit of an oversized grip, which is nice for me. I like that. So it's a stiff shaft. I've always swung an extra stiff, but I am getting old, so maybe this is right for me. It's got the sliders on the bottom there, so you can adjust it for draw and fade. It's got the adjustable hosel, so you can adjust it to hit it higher and lower. It is a 9.5 degree, probably about what I need right now. If I do decide to sell that, which is more likely than not, paid $5 for it, and it'll go for 140. Again, good pickup there. Let's see, we picked up a Cleveland Launcher 400. Again, a club that needs a lot of cleaning. It fortunately has been under this head cover. Head cover's in really bad shape. And somehow under the head cover it's gotten dinged and scratched. Not badly. This is older technology. It's a 9.5 degree driver. We paid $5 for that, and it will go for about 30. The next one, Cleveland Launcher 460. It's a little bit newer, a little bit bigger. This head cover does not want to come off. Been under head cover, that's a good thing. And it is really in quite good shape. It's got a stiff flex shaft on that. It's 10.5 degrees. Maybe I don't want to get a tryout too. I don't think so. And yeah, a low kick point with the stiff flex. Yeah, that might work for me. But and maybe it'll work better because it's not as expensive of a club. It is. We paid $5 for that, and we'll get about 40. I don't need expensive clubs to play golf with. They're kind of cool sometimes, but I don't know. The next one, this is another good one. We got a Taylormade Spider Ghost putter. It comes with the head cover, though I'm not going to sell it as with the head cover because that head cover is really, really in bad shape. I'll send the head cover with them. They can use it if they want. But the club is in really very good shape. It's a little dirty. If you're familiar with these, they are kind of an odd looking putter, but they balance well. This thing has a super big grip on it. I like a big grip, but that one is even a bit big for me. They even call it the Fatso. Fatso 5.0. That one we paid $5 for, and it'll go for about 125. It will not be getting a tryout in my bag. I've got putters that I enjoy, so we will continue to use those. Then we got an Odyssey White Hot Rossi. Another kind of staple sort of thing. If that's a good putter, $5, it'll go for about 50. We got another Odyssey. It's the Odyssey Dual Force Spider. Very much like the Ghost Spider that you saw before. I think, heck, that metal may be exactly the same. I'm not sure. It looks very, very similar. Weight adjustments in the back. This one is in okay shape. You know, it's pretty scraped up down here and back here. And we may be able to mitigate that a little bit. But because of the condition, it'll go for about 60. If it were in good shape, it would go for more. The other thing is it's got a maple leaves grip. Guess somebody liked that. You don't have to like the maple leaves. You can always change the grip, I suppose. But again, that one will go for about, what did I figure on that? About $50. Sorry, losing track of myself here. Another Odyssey putter. The Odyssey Dual Force 554. This thing is in dirty, dirty shape. The milling is still good on the front. Any Odyssey milled putter is going to do reasonably well. We picked that up for $5. It'll go for about 30. And then last but not least, a Titleist Voki 60-degree wedge. And you can see that thing is rusted over nicely. We will clean some of that rust up on there. Want to leave some of that patina. But that is the BV oil can 260.4. So it's 60 degree with a 4 degree bounce. And it is really in good shape. That rust does not make it in bad shape. They're made to do that. That one paid $4 for, and it'll go for about $35. That's a pretty decent day. All up, we spent $158 out there today. We picked up stuff worth $1,510. I do believe that is my best single yard sale day that isn't on the road someplace. We'll take that every weekend. We take the $158 off there. We're at about $1,352. eBay will get about $215 out of that, so that'll take our profit down to $1,127. It was a long day, but I don't care. It was a good day. And when we add that together with Friday, let's see, how much did we spend? We spent about $183. We bought stuff worth $1,805. So take that $183 off there. We're at about, did I write that down anymore? I don't think I did. 1,803. Yeah, we're over $1,600, and then eBay, of course, is going to get their pound of flesh. So we'll be at about $1,352 in profit for 2 days' work. I don't know that I've ever had a job that pays me that well very often. Anyway, it's a happy day, even though it's cold. These community yard sales are wonderful. It is community yard sale season, which is just about wrapping up, because weekend after next will be Thanksgiving. We may have community yard sales next week, but it's my daughter's birthday. She's turning 15, so I won't be yard selling on Saturday next week. And well, Thanksgiving weekend, we'll see what happens there. But community yard sale season will absolutely pick up again in late January and run through about April. So the spring's going to be good. We'll add a lot to the a lot to our stock then, and make some money, which is of course why I do this. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we will talk to you next time. Bear down.